ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to learn how to multiply two binomials using the distributive property. So you can see as our example we have x plus 4 multiplied by x plus x plus 4 multiplied by 2. So today I'm going to teach you how to use the distributive property. So in our first instance we multiply x times x. Then we multiply x times 4. And on this side of the example, we multiply 2 times x and 4 times 2. So now, when we multiply the two x's, we have x squared plus 4x plus 2x plus 8. So in this instance, we can combine like terms, and our answer is going to be x squared plus 6x plus 8. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to teach you how to multiply two binomials using the FOIL method. So as you can see, we have x plus 6 times x plus 4. So using the FOIL method, the first thing we're going to multiply is the x and the x. Then we're going to multiply the x and the 4. So after that, we're going to go to the next step of FOILing, which is going to be 6 times x. And after that, it's going to be 6 times 4. So now, remember that these are all one line. I just ran out of space. So x times x is x squared. X times 4 is 4x. Now 6 times x is 6x. And 6 times 4 is 24. Now in this instance, we're going to combine like terms. And we're going to get x squared plus 10x plus 24. And if you guys don't know what combining like terms is, it's combining the two coefficients with like terms, which in this instance would be 4 and 6, because they both have x in common. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and today we're going to learn how to find the expression of this equation in factored form. So our equation is x squared plus 9x plus 20. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to find the factors of 20. So our factors are going to be 1 and 20, 2 and 10, and 4 and 5. So now we're going to want to find the sum of these factors. So the sum of 1 and 20 is 21. The sum of 2 and 10 is 12. And the sum of 4 and 5 is 9. So as you can see, only one of our set of factors works. So the sum of 1 and 20 is 21. And this doesn't work because 21 is not equal to 9, which we have in the equation. 2 and 10 is obviously not a factor because the sum of 2 and 10 is 12. The only possible factors are 4 and 5. Because they equal 9. So therefore, our expression is going to be x plus 4 and x plus 5. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and today I'm going to teach you how to use the GCF, or the greatest common factor, to factor a quadratic equation. Now, I feel like we're getting a little advanced, so I decided to make the problem a little more challenging. Now we have a negative number. So in the equation, we can see that a common factor is 4. 4 can be divided into 56 or 20. Therefore, we're able to use 4 as a GCF. So we're going to take 4 out of all the equations, or we're going to divide each part of the equation by 4. So 4x squared divided by 4 is going to be 4 times x squared. The next one, or 20x divided by 4, is going to be 4 times 5x. And negative 56 divided by 4 is going to be negative 4 times 14, or 4 times negative 14. So now we're going to take the 4, and we're going to put it outside of the expression. And we're going to put all the other terms inside. So it's going to be x squared, 5x, and 14. So now our expression is going to be x squared plus 5x minus 14. So now we're going to want to factor the inside of this, but we're going to leave the 4 outside. So we're automatically going to put our 4 on the outside. And by looking at the equation, we know that two factors of 14 are 7 and 2. But since we have a negative and our middle number is positive, we know that the greater number is going to be a positive. Therefore, we're going to put an x here. And we know that 7 and 2 are factors. So we already said that our larger number is going to be positive. Therefore, 2 is going to be negative. And 7 is going to be positive. Now we have a solution for the equation 4x squared plus 20x minus 56 in simplest form. Hey guys, back with another tutorial, and today I'm going to teach you how to factor quadratic equations using the difference of two squares formula. As you can see, the formula is at the top of the screen. A squared minus b squared equals parentheses a plus b times parentheses a minus b. And this is kind of simple, but it's just something that you could use. There's an example at the top of the screen, 25x squared minus 49. So let's try to solve that. So the easiest way to solve these is to take the square root of the coefficient. So in this case, the square root of 25 is 5. And we also want to bring down the variable. So we want to have 5x. So now we want to put the parentheses around it, and we can't forget about the exponent. So we want to bring that down too. So now we have 5x squared minus, and now we want to find the square root of this too. So now we have 5x squared minus 7 squared. So I'm going to write that a little bit neater. Okay, so now what we can do is we can take the 5x, since we have it twice, and we can bring it down. So we'll have 5x plus and 5x minus. And since we already have the 7, we can transfer that over. So we'll have 5x minus 7 and 5x plus 7. This is just a little quick and easy way to do stuff. So thanks for watching and have a great day. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today is the last section of lesson 4.4 on factoring quadratic equations. And in this last section, I'm going to teach you how to factor a quadratic trinomial with no common factor. As you can see our equation at the top part of the screen, 2x squared plus 11x plus 12. As you can see, we have no common factors, so the only way is to find AC. And that would be multiplying 2 and 12. So the sum of these two numbers, or the product of these two numbers, is 24. So now we know that the only two numbers that when multiplied that equal 24 are 8 and 3, but when also added equal 11. So now we want to factor out the equation. So we want to use 2x squared plus 3x plus 8x plus 12. Now what we want to do is we want to continue to factor. So we want to take x and 2x plus 3. In this instance, we will be factoring this part of the equation. Now on this side, we want to take 4 and 2x plus 3. Therefore, we'll be factoring this part of the equation. So now, we can take these two factors, and we will know that these two factors will stay the same. So therefore, our answer is going to be x plus 4 and 2x plus 3. Now you know how to factor a quadratic trinomial with no common factor. Thank you for watching and have a great day.